Please remain silent as our Marine Corps Junior ROTC presents the colors of our country. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. the flagpole and exit the arena. You may be seated. Good afternoon once again, and welcome to our commencement ceremonies this afternoon. I would like to first recognize our platform guests joining us today. To my right, we have the Honorable Dave Pearson, Hampton School Board Vice Chairman. The Honorable Phyllis Henry, Hampton School Board Member. The Honorable Joe Kilgore, Hampton School Board Member. The Honorable Monica Smith, Hampton School Board Member. The Honorable Jason Samuels, Hampton School Board Member. The Honorable Linda Curtis, Hampton Vice Mayor. The Honorable Chris Need, Hampton City Council. The Honorable Donnie Tuck, Hampton City Council. Dr. Jeffrey Smith, Superintendent of Hampton City Schools. Ms. Susanna Scott, Deputy Superintendent for Facilities and Business Support. Dr. John Caggiano, Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Representing the Phoebus High School Administration, Mr. Bruce Godwin, Assistant Principal. Ms. Lisa Incormenius, Assistant Principal. Mr. Stephen Gavin, Assistant Principal. Ms. Catherine Elliott, Graduation Coordinator. Senior Class Sponsor, Dr. Keisha Coleman Pender. Our Graduation Specialist, Ms. Nicole Boston Blanchard. Representing the Phoebus High School Class of 2016, Ms. Divinity Summers, Senior Class President. Ms. Casey Cordner, Salutatorian. Mr. Matthew Burt, Valedictorian. The individuals at Phoebus that have played the most significant role in these students' journey through high school are the teachers and support staff who have worked hard with them every day. As they stand, please join me in saluting the phenomenal and dedicated Phoebus High School faculty and staff. You may be seated. This year, we wish a happy retirement to Ms. Amante, Ms. Wilson, Ms. Warren, Ms. King, Ms. Davis, and Mr. Lane. You have all been an asset to the Phoebus High School staff. Job well done. Parents and guardians of graduates, you have been their support and their encouragement throughout the years. These young men and women would not be sitting here today without you. Class of 2016, celebrate your parents and guardians with a round of applause as they stand to be recognized. Today, we celebrate the 40th graduating class of Phoebus High School. This class includes students and families and friends that have been a part of a proud Phantom legacy over the years. Would all of the members of the audience who have graduated from Phoebus High School please stand and be recognized? To maintain this proud legacy today, I will appeal to your sense of respect and pride for Phoebus High School, as well as all the graduates, and ask that during this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony, you not call names or cheer during transitions in the program, and refrain from loud and extended celebrations that will prevent every student and each and every family from fully enjoying that special moment when the name is called that they have come to hear. class of 2016, today you are graduates. You have put in the work necessary and sit here today, college, career, and life ready. The foundation has been set for all of you to launch into the greatness that will be your future. And no matter what path you choose, remember, make sure your attitude and your actions are aligned with your aspirations. Make good choices early and build on those decisions using every minute of the day to show your greatness. Congratulations, we love you. At this time, we will have Divinity Summers, our senior class president, with her remarks.
All right. Hello. Hello, graduates, parents, esteemed faculty and staff, and guests, and of course, Mr. Hudson. My name is Divinity Summers. Good afternoon, and congratulations to the Phoebus High School class of 2016. It's exhilarating when you realize you're in a room full of future doctors, lawyers, teachers, artists, professional athletes, and even actors. Looking back at our senior year and our whole high school experience, we see a kaleidoscope of memories that are not always linear, but each one is important. From every spirit stick we ever won, and that's all of them, to the Hampus-Phoebus rivalry games that filled Darling Stadium, to finding out that a valedictorian knows how to break dance, from the moment you got your acceptance letters and even your rejection letters, and let's not forget those who won and lost at UNO. Life does go on, so I guess it's crazy how we can look back a year ago and realize how much everything has changed, how sometimes you'll never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. High school is a journey, and its result is based on how well you took the ride. And you, being one of the many who has survived the struggles and obstacles that were thrown in your way, should be proud whenever you look back on your high school years. But now, you must know that graduation is only a concept. In life, you graduate every day. Graduation is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. And if you can grasp that, you'll make a difference. So, I also want to let you know that even though some of us have needed help to lead us on and get us where we are today, you have to make your own decisions and figure out where you want to go in life. So, for what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. And I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. And always remember that you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, and love more than you'll ever know. And I'll leave you with this, class of 2016. Tell me, are you ready?
We will now have a selection from the Phoebus High School Band under the direction of Mr. James Stanley. This year, our band has received honors at the Indian River Marching Competition and Hampton Holidays Parade. More importantly, for the 16th year, every senior who has actively participated in the program was offered a college scholarship. Our 2016 Salutatorian, Ms. Casey Cordner. Casey is graduating with a 4.52 grade point average and is an aspiring engineer who has taken advantage of Project Lead the Way engineering curriculum at Phoebus High School. She augmented those engineering courses by completing the scientific programming strand at the Governor's School for Technology and Science and Technology. During her 2 years at the Governor's School, she did research in efficient technologies for collecting scientific data, test articles at NASA Langley Research Center, and investigated how the crew members in a two-man racing sailboat could improve performance. In addition to her academic interests, Casey is an accomplished athlete. She is a member of the Phoebus sailing team, the varsity swim team, and played first base and pitcher for the varsity softball team. She also participated in Scholastic Bowl team and was a member of the 2014 First Robotics team. Her character and leadership were rewarded with the Dar Good Citizen Award, selection to the Youth Leadership Institute, and being named captain of the swim and sailing teams. She is a member of the National Honor Society, served as president and secretary of the Math Honor Society, and was named an AP Scholar. Outside of school, she volunteers at her church and for community events such as Bay Days and the International Children's Festival. She has also volunteered with the Port Emergency Winter Shelter Program and helped with the Fort Monroe Authority Ghost Walks. In the fall, Casey plans to study computer engineering at Old Dominion University. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2016 Salutatorian, Ms. Casey Cordner.
Hello family, students, staff, and school board. I would first like to congratulate you all for making it this far. After today, we will go our separate ways and leave many different emotions here tonight. The important thing is to be able to know what to bring and leave behind once we are on our own. In order to gain something you have never had, you need to do something you have never done. Sometimes it is easy to go and do something new. Other times, it feels impossible, like there are a million different things preventing you from succeeding. But in reality, there is only one thing: fear. It is those moments of anxiety before we act that cause us to hesitate and ask ourselves, is it really worth doing? Fear grows the closer we get to accomplishing our goals. It's like when you're in the line for a roller coaster and your anxiety grows. Many times it can be hard to control, and we let our lives get consumed by it. When we are scared, all we see are the consequences. But what about the rewards of doing something different? What about the feeling of pure joy when we finish something, or the relief felt after months of work? Many times, the reward of going through is so much greater than the consequences experienced. And if you make mistakes along the way, so what? The world isn't going to stop spinning. A meteor isn't going to come crashing down the moment you slip. Most people don't make it on the first try. The important thing is to keep doing, to keep going, and to just do it. That being said, when you go to college, it is important not to be single-minded. Expand your horizons and try something new. Take the crazy class that doesn't make any sense. You may find yourself enjoying it. We are still trying to define ourselves as people. So it's important to hear everyone out and to keep an open mind rather than shooting down every new idea that you hear. It's like eating new foods. You never know until you try. Being open-minded gives us the chance to see things from a different perspective and gives us the chance to be able to relate to different people. The other important thing to remember is that you are not alone. You have family and friends that are always by your side, telling you to keep going, and if you happen to fall on the way, they are there to help you back up. Don't be afraid of falling. If we don't fall, how do we learn to get back up? We need to be able to have people to rely on, because many times others won't even bother trying to remember your name. Most of the time, all we need to do is close our eyes and make the jump. Thank you again for allowing me to speak today. Good luck in the future, and God bless you all.
Now we will have our school board vice chairman, Mr. Dave Pearson, present Casey with the Salutatorian medal. At this time, Assistant Principal, Mr. Bruce Godwin, will recognize the Class of 2016 scholarship recipients.
Students, please stand when I call your name and be recognized. Darren Anthony, Hampton University Athletic Award. Monica Baker, Randolph College Scholarship. Matthew Burt, University of Virginia Rodman Scholar and Access Scholarship. Matthew Burt, University of Richmond Presidential Scholarship. Matthew Burt, College of William and Mary Grant. Natasia Carmichael, Old Dominion University Grant. Daniela Charles, 2016 Virginia Tech. Daniela Charles, Tidewater Chapter, Tuskegee Airmen Incorporated Scholarship. And Daniela Charles, Phoebus High School Alumni Scholarship. Amaya Cobb, Hampton Roads Community Action Program Project Discovery Scholarship. Miss Casey Cordner, Society of Military Engineers Virginia Peninsula Post Scholarship. Casey Cordner, Hampton Retired Teachers Association Scholarship. And Miss Cordner, Daughters of the American Revolution Matilda Robinson James Scholarship. Aja Cotton, Norfolk State University Dean Scholar. Kiana Crevisan-Artis, Bryant and Stratton Basketball Scholarship. Danielle Dominguez, Old Dominion University Scholar. Danielle also has the Old Dominion University Monarch Scholarship. Aaron Easter. Mr. Easter has the Phoebus Robotics Team Scholarship, the Old Dominion University Joseph M. Marcello Dominion Scholarship, and the Old Dominion University Academic Scholarship. Christopher Fisher, Hampton Newport News Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated Norris E. Lamb Scholarship, and the Peninsula Chapter of Virginia State University Alumni Association Donald F. Miles Scholarship. Justin Francis, Hampton University Athletic Award. Mia Freeman, Virginia Tech Presidential Scholarship Incentive Award. Taylor Hall, Chowan University Alumni Scholarship and the Chowan University Dean Scholarship, as well as the Newport News Hampton Chapter of Continental Societies Incorporated Scholarship. Jada Holliday, James Madison University Centennial Scholar. Sierra Lewis, Sierra has the Lynx Incorporated Scholarship, Hampton Newport News Chapter of Chums MLK Scholarship. Daquan Lewis, Alderson Broadus University Athletics Scholarship Award. Javon McKinney, Delta Beta Lambda Chapter Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Scholarship. National Naval Honors Officers Association Tidewater Chapter Vice Admiral Samuel L. Gravely Scholarship, and the Virginia Commonwealth University Academic Grant. Takoa Mitchell, Gamma Upsilon Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Book Scholarship, and the Queen Street Baptist Church Wohelo Scholarship. Talea Newman, Christopher Newport University Academic Grant. Keith Outlaw, Run for Stage Scholarship. Christopher Risbin, Old Dominion University Academic Scholarship. Joshua Simpson, Clark Atlanta University Undergraduate Admission Scholarship and the Clark Atlanta University Band and Chorus Scholarship, as well as Zeta Omicron Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated John Lewis Memorial Scholarship. Miss Divinity Summers, William and Mary Academic Grant. Alexis Thompson, Hampton Delta Foundation's Red and White Cotillion Scholarship, as well as the Exchange Club of With Weldon Stewart Memorial Scholarship, and the Newport News Hampton Chapter Continental Societies Incorporated. Kayla Wallace. Randolph College Scholarship, Joshua White. College of William and Mary Academic Grant, Nielsen Woodfield. Berry College Academic Scholarship, the Air Force Aid Society General Henry H. Arnold Education Grant, Gary Woodson. Virginia State University Provost Scholarship, Jasha Wright. Gamma Upsilon Omega Chapter of Alpha, Kappa Alpha Sorority Academic Scholarship. Jasha Wright also has the George Washington Carver Alumni Association Scholarship. Marissa Young. Marissa has the Old Dominion University Scholar. All of those scholarship recipients, please stand and be recognized one final time. All right. Thank you. Please be seated. This is just over $3 million in scholarships. This is $3,113,313. Thank you.
Graduating with a 4.61 cumulative GPA is this year's valedictorian, Mr. Matthew Burt. Matthew is a dedicated student and community volunteer. He has attended Phoebus High School for the past 4 years, attended the New Horizons Governor School for Science and Technology to supplement his education, and has participated in a mentorship program with NASA Langley Research Center. Matthew is an exceptional student who is introspective and intelligent. Matthew's accolades are numerous, including induction into the Math Honor Society, National Honor Society, and achieving an AP Scholar Award of Distinction. Matthew strikes a balance between academic work and extracurricular activities with finesse, as evidenced by his involvement with the Scholastic Bowl, Robotics Club, and the sailing team. Matthew founded the Thrive Christian Club at Phoebus High School and is extremely involved in his church, serving as student leader for the Liberty Student Ministry Band, playing drums for the college ministry, and participating in the local rescue mission to feed the homeless. He has also been on 2 international mission efforts to the UK and Africa, as well as mission efforts in half a dozen states in this country. Matthew will attend the University of Virginia as a Rodman Scholar in the fall and plans to major in computer science and obtain a degree in theology online. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2016 valedictorian, Mr. Matthew Burt.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates of the class of 2016. Congratulations. Let us take a moment to recognize a few highly influential parties that made this graduation possible. To all of the parents, family, and friends that join us today, the deepest of gratitude for having led us through the arduous journey of schooling that every one of us has now undertaken. Specifically to my own parents, thank you for always being the best example of how I should live and yearn for knowledge. Let us also recognize the significant work of the Phoebus High School administration, teachers, and the staff. Please join me in applause for them. In my address to you today, I don't want to stand up here by this podium, take all of your time, and then leave you with nothing to contemplate. So in the interest of specificity, I want you to ponder something profound and not just yawn at the words of another schoolmate, one that you won't presumably see again for a lengthy period of time. But when you leave here today, I want something serious to be rolling around in your mind. So let me begin by saying that each and every one of you deserves a standing ovation. I know as well as you the exhausting frustration. Every other week, I could have used a vacation, so you most of all should understand my fixation on the marvel of our endurance. 4 years have flown by, and whether or not you think that it's taken too much of our time, this day of graduation has finally arrived. It was always approaching, drawing near, unmoved by our notions of joking and hoping, but now my inquiry for you is quite simple. In all the commotion and growing devotion to our seniority, were you blindsided? Or more specifically, did the realization of this culmination hit you like the Mack truck illustration? But hold on for a second, because really, how could it not? Who can say that while we were living life as high school big shots, we gave any more than an afterthought to this day that we all supposedly had sought for so long? I mean, our entire high school career might have been spent gazing towards the future, whether as a senior or as a junior, but what could be truer than this? That we spent too much valuable time looking at what was accomplished prior than towards the inevitable schedule which needed no aid to transpire. What I am attempting to relate here is that our high school experience was more than just a time for learning formulas and learning definitions. It was measured in more than the condition of your report card composition. It was the magnitude of gratitude that we possessed for an ambition, the degree to which we lived for the moment, the token of our proponents, and the condolence for all opponents. It was the innumerable late nights, studying the Bill of Rights, or using a TI-84 calculation device with which we fought because we couldn't find the answer we sought despite how well the teacher had taught, and that was pretty well, might I add. The high school experience was something too valuable to have missed. You see, what was important was spending time with the people on the same class list, to not just coexist, but truly understand each other. Because the relationships that you have made to this point are a representation of the ones that you will come to make going forward, towards the corners of this ending chapter and all the borders of the earth, because that is the only limit to the Phoebus Phantom greatness that we possess. A greatness with no shape. It's indefinite in nature, never in danger of failure because we find favor with strangers as a result of our behavior. And even though we're just teenagers, our lives are nevertheless significant. They always have been, and they always will be. You see, there's no referee, but we are in some ways defined by our choices. The voices of a rising generation attending this graduation in anticipation, and we're not joyless because we know we've just barely lived to this point. And what I'm accentuating is a statement of your youth and unavoidable authority in the years to come. And that is what we look forward to. It's an incredible opportunity, yet an enormous responsibility. The tutorial chapter of our lives is closing, and it's up to us to make the most of this privilege. The gift we've been given, the freedom of living, and the duty as a citizen, it's a lot to take in, but it is edifying in the end. And that is what we strive for, right? I see the point of living life, but if you just outright ignore insight, live with spite, or spend every night in starlight, then you forget that there are more colors than just black and white. You see, your only birthright is your life, and how it turns out depends upon what you choose to do with it. So consider this your last few moments where your choices have no lasting outcomes. Now that high school is over, you leave the enclosure of home, and with that comes the exposure of adulthood. Now your decisions hold significance, and with them a consequence, perhaps favorable through cognizance or poor through incompetence, but it's always prominent. So my advice to you is this: exercise discernment and put wisdom into practice. Don't be distracted by the malice of madness or the attractiveness of status, but be willing to stand for what you believe. Don't ever be willing to compromise or believe a lie, because it will paralyze and jeopardize the aspect of you that is customized. Because if you can't be who you were created to be, then who else is there to be? You see, we all have the capacity to live respectably, so that our legacy of integrity and transparency gives rise to jealousy and then a posterity that lives exceptionally as a result of the mark that we made on the world and in history. And that is what truly sets us apart. To lead from both the mind and from the heart, and to be the start of a trend where people make good decisions and live selflessly for a greater purpose. Because maturity is defined by the ability to live determined and in earnest, and trust me, it is worth it. So what I am asking of you today is to leave this place and make a lasting difference through peacefulness and through leadership. Don't compromise. Maintain a work ethic and put the needs of others before your own, because you will always reap the rewards of a seed that you have sown. And never have we faced a trial truly alone, because he who in his seeds has shown that our endeavor will forever be known by the pressure of being measured and the effort together, gathering treasures whenever, wherever we go. Thank you and congratulations once again.
We will now have our school board vice chairman, Mr. Dave Pearson, present Matthew with the Valedictorian medal. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jeffrey Smith, Hampton City Schools Superintendent, to provide some remarks to our graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Superintendent of Hampton City Schools, it is my pleasure to certainly join distinguished guests, including school board members, our vice mayor, and members of City Council. We're delighted to have them with us. To members of the graduating class of 2016 of Phoebus High School, I extend my personal congratulations to you and your family members on reaching this important milestone. Today marks the chapter of a new beginning. I encourage you to use the momentum of this moment as wind for the journey that is ahead. Phantoms, you are the shining stars of our legacy. Let me take just a moment to share the strengths and accomplishments of this graduating class. As a class, your accomplishments are outstanding, and I will name just a few of them. This class has been offered more than $3 million in scholarship and grant awards. Phoebus High School takes pride in state championships in track and field and has an award-winning robotics team. Your varsity football team won the 3A East Region Championship and advanced to the state semifinal game. Through the nationally recognized culinary arts program, Phoebus students have prepared meals for astronauts on the International Space Station. Let's give them a round of applause for that. The Sister Cities of Hampton 2016 Young Artists Show winner is a Phoebus senior. Phoebus High School graduates have been accepted to a variety of universities and colleges, including the University of Virginia, the College of William and Mary, University of Richmond, Liberty University, St. Andrews University, Virginia Commonwealth University, Virginia Tech, Old Dominion University, Johnson and Wales, Christopher Newport University, and George Mason University. Please join me in giving these young people a round of applause. As you go forth into the world of new opportunities, I encourage you to choose to be yourself, to choose to be the change you wish to see in the world, to choose to be courageous, to choose to be accountable, to choose to help others along the way, to choose to reach for the stars, and to choose to be prepared for tomorrow's opportunities. Remember, as Whitney Young once said, it is better to be prepared for an opportunity, young people, and not have one, than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Class of 2016, do as Maya Angelou once said, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. And that as you go forth, realize that great things are going to happen to you. Phantoms, are you ready to go forth and make your mark of distinction and to take your place in society? As you go forth, please accept my best wishes and know this: good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is your best. Go forth, phantoms.
Parents, families, and supporters, we have now reached the point in our program you have waited so patiently this afternoon for. Miss Incormenius and Mr. Gavin will be reading names of the graduates quickly and will not pause to wait for the Coliseum to be quiet. It would be extremely disappointing if every one of our graduates and their supporters were not able to hear that very special name they came to hear called. Please remember to keep your celebrations brief so that every child and every family are able to celebrate equally. And now, by the authority vested in me, by the School Board of the City of Hampton and the State Board of Education, it is my distinct honor and privilege to present to you these candidates, the graduating class of 2016 at Phoebus High School for the awarding of diplomas.
Alexia Aline Bush with highest honors. Natasia Amari Carmichael with highest honors. Juliet Deanna Carter with highest honors. Daniela Keisha Letitia Charles with highest honors. Amaya Denise Cobb with highest honors. Aja Leilani Christine Renee Cotton with highest honors. Samantha Nicole Coyne with highest honors. Danielle Marie Dominguez with highest honors. Zaire Bliss Douglas with highest honors. Mia Tiana Freeman with highest honors. Alana Nicole Goud with highest honors. Hala Noelani Green with highest honors. Brenna Rose Heckle with highest honors. Deshawn Lachelle Charity with highest honors. Matthew Ellis Curtis with highest honors. Aaron Joshua Easter with highest honors. Christopher Romello Fisher with highest honors. Jared Campbell Hancock with highest honors. Javon Stefan McKinney with highest honors. Marco Antonio Nava with highest honors. Zane McKinley Peters with highest honors. Christopher James Risman with highest honors. Evan Patrick Spinelli with highest honors. Anthony Emmanuel Stowes with highest honors. Elijah Jerome Anthony Walker with highest honors. Sierra Bianca Lewis with highest honors. India Elizabeth Marie Lewis with highest honors. Takoa Anjay Mitchell with highest honors. Talea Chantel Newman with highest honors. Brianna Nicole Outlaw with highest honors. Kathy Collet Outlaw with highest honors. Kaylin Nicole Pavlock with highest honors. Kelly Marie Saunders with highest honors. Gabrielle Ann Schmidt with highest honors. Shelby Nicole Seals with highest honors. Megan Renee Sidlow with highest honors. Alexis Bianca Thompson with highest honors. Joshua Jonathan Reed White with highest honors. Joera Lamont Wimbush with highest honors. Nielsen Charles Woodfield with highest honors. Gary Levon Woodson Jr. with highest honors. Rashawn Addison with highest honors. Cody Andrew Allen with honors. Dominic Ramon Bellamy with honors. Calvin Lindsay Brockington with honors. Kai Anthony Broner Carson with honors. Marlon Tion Carter with honors. Anthony Davila with honors. Deshaun Omar Glassford with honors. Trevon Jaquan Goodman with honors. Jada Sierra Holiday with highest honors. Jordan Lynn Wheatley with highest honors. Amaria Desiree Williams with highest honors. Jaisha Amir Wright with highest honors. Marissa Michelle Young with highest honors. Monica Monique Baker with honors. Alexandria Marie Barnes Washington with honors. Javonda Linnell Blunt with honors. Tatiana Marie Bone with honors. Charlene Sarah Branham with honors. Uzziah Latrice Deborah Butts with honors. Kiana Renee Crevison Artist with honors. Jacqueline Kennedy Curtis with honors. Taylor Anissa Hall with honors. Diamante Deshaun Gordon with honors. Timothy Robert Gregory with honors. Justin Lee Gerganis with honors. Renell James Jackson with honors. Richard Kevin Kellenberger Jr. with honors. Daquan Antonio Lewis with honors. Artavia Tyree Little with honors. Jeffrey LaTroy Matthews III with honors. Elijah Nicholas Nelson with honors. Michael Fitzgerald Peoples Reynolds with honors. Gerard McKell Riley with honors. Antonio Roberts Jr. with honors. Andre Irvin Smith with honors. Shiloh Marie Lona Kendrick with honors. Lakia Shante Miller with honors. Christina Gabriella Richardson with honors. Madison Malone Smith with honors. Chantel Debonair Sutton with honors. Kayla Tyree Wallace with honors. Sequoia Danielle Wilson with honors. Camille Alana Wisham with honors. Carson Danielle Wright with honors. Sequoia Aaliyah Wright with honors. Josiah Nyana Atkinson. Leland Tyler Smith with honors. Lucas Alexander Summers with honors. Stefan Brian Tompkins with honors. Heru Ward with honors. Justin Alexander Wright with honors. Darren Demetric Anthony. Dominique Charity Barnes. Jamari Nishik McNell. Antonio Biggs. Eric Daniel Bonilla. Cody William Bourne. Aaron Jawan Branch. Tarshay Brianna Barnes. Josiah Nicole Becknell. Jamel Nicole Bellamy. Atavia Jelani Branch. Shakar Shawan Brooks Freeman. Alexis Noel Brown. Brittany Noel Brown. Sandisi Mahogany Brown. Naya Rie Kane. Quamira Linda Catherine Cephas. Monica Marie Concepcion. Kiana Jessica Cook. Rachel Lavina Leroy Jones with honors. Dwight Brown.
Deshaun Lee Calvin. Cameron Javon Clark. Thomas D'Angelo Clark Jr. Kevon G. Craven. Breon D. Cuffey. Raekwon D. Cuffey. Tristan David Curtis. Nathaniel Kevin Darnell. Jamon Anthony Diggs. Dejon Christopher Dixon. Tariq Matthias Drew. Hakeem Joseph Al-Hassani. Karina Coulter. Terrell Ann J. Jones Cradle. Callie Joanne Marie Kress. Casey Lynn Cruther. Malaysia Blaze Douglas. Naquana Raquel Eaton. Denise Kimberly Feliciano. Alexis Domica Fennell. Stacy Fitzloff. Jacinda Chanel Fullwood. Nareda Diane Garr. Sabria Naris Glover. Danielle Natalie Grant. Vashawn Tyree Farmer. Isaac Miller Fagans. Aaron Trevor Ferguson. Justin Kenneth Francis. Tariq Trayvon Freeman. Devon Malik Gates. Taquan Malik Godwin. Anthony Lachey Gorham. Daquan D. Green. Joshua Hunter Guilford. Derek Jonell Pell Jr. Treyante Raekwon Hamlin. Gabrielle Ray Greenwood. Brianea Nashay Haskett Lee. Naya Desiree Dominique Hayes. Krishanda Monet Hazer. Deja Monique Hicks. Janaea Lee Holmes. Felicia Martina Jamerson. Alea Brianna Johnson. Kalita Marquita Jones. Nikita Cheyenne Jones. Brooklyn Cheyenne Joshua. Abby Marie Keith. Corey Lindarius Harris. Tari LaRon Harris. Demetrius LaFawn Herron. Javon Nehemiah Hicks Miller. Rodney Jamal Hines Jr. Connor Sterling Hoffman. Miles Chandler Jackson. Jermaine Johnson. Taquan Jamari Johnson. Hassan Kahute. Dominique Isaac Legan. Deja Rain Kingsbury. Zoe Noel McGinnis Krakowski. Janaea Danielle Lewis. Rashay Kiera Lyons. Tiante Joanne Martin. Michelle Cherie Matthews. Siobhan Antasia Nicole McKnight. Nadia Savannah McSweeney. Zaria Lachey Moore. Dejara Amani Nichols. Kativa Alicia Parker. Deandra Lachey Pope. Martiana Teresa Porter. Jaquan Demel Lindsay. Antoine Leroy. Carlton Antoine Lopez. Darren Scott Major. Darnell Lamont Martin Jr. Kevin Roosevelt Milton. Taylor Bernard Medley. Keith Scott Meloweski. Jamel Jerome Nicholas. Kyrie Jamal Oliver. Keith Alante Outlaw. Maya Lanice West. Shakaya Marley Ramsey. Kiesia Sarah Sanders. Jakia Trinae Scott Vaughn. Tashira Vancel Sullivan. Patricia Jean Stacy. Lachey Denise Stewart. Dominique Carlise Stork. Latifa Nikki Thompson. Michelle Leanne Vaughn. Tatiana Demetria White. Davia Capri Williams. Naya Lachelle Williams. Michaela Jahara Wimbush. Solomon Chalet Patty. Amante Deshawn Parker. Kelly Pleasant. Charles Maurice Prater Jr. Jesse Artemio Quiones. Tyrone Travis Redcross. Philip Reed. Dominique Joseph Robinson. Michael Marquise Samuels. Tyree Dominique Sanders. Jacob Riggin. Keith Allen Sutton. Dimitri Ahmad Selden. Joshua Dion Simpson. Robert Smith. David Craig Sorrell. Lonnie Jesus Story. LaRon Christopher Tonkin. Isaiah Ivan Walk. Stephon Anthony Ward. Don't walk yet. Terrence Allen Washington Jr. DeKel William Weaver. Nicholas Allen West. Ira Elliott Williams. Jalen Keyshawn Williams. Kyle Robert Williams. Travell Nakima Williams. Trayvon Mikkel Williams. Nyree Jeremiah Wright. Senior Class President, Divinity Simone Rayana Summers with highest honors. Salutatorian, Casey Nicole Cordner with highest honors. Valedictorian, Matthew Lewinna Burt with highest honors.
Phoebus High School, class of 2016, please stand. Senior Class President, Ms. Divinity Summers, will now lead our graduating class in the turning of the tassel. Parents, families, supporters, and guests, please stand as our senior class leads us in the singing of the Phoebus High School alma mater, and remain standing for the recessional of the graduates led by our faculty.